From Ireland, Sing Street. I love the Irish people. They're my favorite people on the planet. Sing Street is like an indie movie made in, I think it's Northern Ireland, Dublin. Runs really well. There's great music in here. If you're into the British music scene in the 1980s, you will love this film very much. The music in here is fantastic. It's about this Irish family, and they're going through the struggles of job loss and money loss, and then eventually a divorce in the family and the separation, the selling of the house. And this poor kid, he goes to a private school and then he ends up in a government-run school. It's run by the Jesuits, who are notorious for beating children, molesting children. You see it in this film. There's a severe abuse in here from the guy who runs the place, but the students are tough as hell, and there's a bully here who they befriend, and through this band made up a bunch of misfits, and they're really good musicians. This comes together perfectly well, but they eventually get revenge on this priest and for his acts of brutality. I mean but that's not what the film's about. This film's about this kid, and he's still in high school, and he has to deal with bullies and going to this other school and the divorce, etc. But he has an older brother who got into marijuana and ruined his chances of having a great music career, being a good guitar player, because apparently he was a really great guitar player. But marijuana sucks the life out of you and makes you not want to do anything with your life and just sit around, smoke and watch TV or play video games, etc. And that's what happened to this guy. And so he had taught his younger brother how to play the guitar and brought him into his music world and coached him and showed him, and they went over the videos of the 1980s, these early music videos, discussing in infinite detail what was wrong with them or what was great with them, and he woke up his brother's music abilities and senses and started to live vicariously through his brother, his younger brother. And as his younger brother progressed in the music scene, the older brother was coming back to life again. Eventually, the younger brother eventually meets this girl who's also she's also misfit. Her mother's a complete lunatic. The father was a child rapist who raped her on many occasions, to the point where this girl thought it was normal behavior. She lived in an orphanage and she wanted to get away, and at the end of the movie the two of them escape on a grandfather's fishing boat to travel to London to try to make something out of this music career that this younger brother wanted. And the sheer joy that the older brother had in knowing that everything he had taught this kid meant something and actually turned into something, and he was watching his younger brother fulfill the dreams that he had lost himself. This is such a beautiful movie, and the music in here, the background music, is magnificent. I very much recommend it. I would say this is probably the best movie I've seen so far this year, or the second best. It came out in 2015 at the film festivals, but Sing Street is a magnificent film. I very much recommend that not only you see it, but you buy it as well, because this is a great, great entertaining movie. And even though there's bullies in the school, you begin to understand how they became bullies. And like this one bully was picking on band members and the younger brother, but they understood why he became a bully and that shitty family life that he had because his parents were abusive, and they brought him into the band as a roadie and changed things around considerably for all of them, all concerned. This is a great movie. very much recommend it.